What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Canada's 2024 World Ranking. So, every year, this website, usnews.com, gives every country in the world a rank. And today, I want to see where Canada scores among all the other countries. I would imagine Canada would rank pretty high, so I have high hopes for this list. Coming in at number one, though, we have Switzerland. Of course, I think Switzerland also got number one last year. Who even knows what's going on in Switzerland? I mean, they're just doing everything right, I guess. Number one. Then Japan. Then the United States. Number three. Okay, I mean, this list is created by usnews.com, so I don't know if there's any bias going on here, but I'll take it. And next we have Canada, number four. I mean, out of every country in the entire world, number four. That's pretty darn good. Okay, if we click in here, we can actually get some details about why Canada is number four in the overall rankings. It actually, whoa, they're already trying to hit us with the ads, the pop-up ads. Okay, it was number two in 2023 last year. So, as great as number four is, it's very good. Canada was actually number two in 2023 out of every country on the planet. That is incredible. I don't know why Canada went down two spots this year. I guess if you're like at the top, you feel bad about falling down to number four, but still really good in my opinion. Why is this? Why number four? If we scroll down here, they have the actual categories that they scored all the countries in to determine these ranks. Your overall ranking is determined by how your country did in all these subcategories, like adventure. Adventure Canada only got a 57 out of 100. Really? Ranked 16th in adventure. I think that doesn't make that much sense. I have seen quite a few YouTube videos about different places and adventure that you can have in Canada. Canada is really underrated in that regard. But Canada is loaded with cool places and geography and all sorts of stuff. People like adventure in their lives with the chance to break away from normal daily life. Yeah, okay. Brazil was number one. Huh, interesting. Wow, I'm kind of surprised at that. Agility? Canada ranked really highly in agility. What is it? How does a country have agility? For a country to be agile, it must adapt and respond to whatever obstacle it faces. A country needs to be efficient in its actions and adopt and accept modern solutions, progress, and meet changing circumstances. These countries are the most adaptable to change. The United States actually got number one. Huh, we'll take it. And then right there, Canada. Very, very high in agility, adaptability to change. I think that's a fantastic quality for a country to have. Not to toot my own horn, since I just saw that the United States got number one. But I'll toot my horn. Beep, beep. I'll toot it a little bit. And Canada got number two. Very good. Cultural influence. See, they're really, I don't know. I think borderline selling Canada short on some of these categories. As Canada has cultural influence for sure. Maybe not as much as some other countries, if we're being completely honest. Like, as far as I don't know, like what makes global news. I mean, Canada will make the global news every once in a while. It's not like it never does. But as far as like the what are all these pop-ups? Oh my gosh. Cultural influence. What are they saying? It's synonymous with fine food, fashion, and easy living. They're trendsetters. the country equivalent of the cooler older sibling. They have a certain je ne sais quoi. What? This seems like not very objective to me. Like we're ranking countries on coolness. Italy! Italy is the coolest. And France. Okay. Canada has like a, French Canada. Why isn't that cool? Why doesn't that make it higher? Cultural influence, I don't know about that. 52 out of 100. I think that's selling it a little short. Entrepreneurship, okay. Heritage, man, that's kind of is that kind of out of line? Scoring countries on their heritage, like every country's heritage is important. They really were not kind to Canada with heritage. 41 out of 100. What do you mean by heritage? A country's global contribution, the nation's traditions that come to mind. How do you give what? Who's number one? Greece. Okay. Huh. Well, what did Canada score really, really well in? Open for business scored pretty good, 79 out of 100. Companies define their priorities. What? What is this? Open for business, Luxembourg. Huh. I don't think I've ever thought about Luxembourg until this moment. So Canada is a good place for business. Very good. Power didn't score well in power, but it did score very well in quality of life, which I think Canada scored really, really highly in some of the categories that actually matter. Quality of life. Whoa! I feel like I'm lagging. Did I just look like a slideshow right then? Why is it, for some reason this website is very difficult to load. I feel like it's gonna blow up my computer. Anyway, hopefully I don't look like a slideshow. Beyond the essential ideas of broad access to food, housing, quality education, healthcare, employment. It also includes job security, political stability, individual freedom, environmental quality. Yeah. Wow, Denmark, Sweden, Switzerland, Norway, the Scandinavian countries, which are kind of known, I think, for a high quality of life, very progressive countries. And then right there, Canada actually beat Finland. Canada, right there. I think you could turn this off and just be happy at this point if you're Canadian. That if you're scoring that high in quality of life, I think that's a really important metric for a country to score highly in. And social purpose. Canada did really good in social purpose. What do they mean by that? The country's citizens can rally around certain causes they feel strongly about. Oh, yeah, human rights, environment, religious freedom. Yes, that's very important. It's Denmark, Sweden, Canada again, right after Scandinavian countries. Very good. Social purpose. That's a good one. If you feel like you can rally around causes, make your opinions be known, and change, and that's great. Okay. Aside from those, I want to scroll down here. Oh, look, they got photos. Canadian geese. They got Canadian geese in the photos. These are some of the rankings down here that Canada did really, really well in this year's country rankings. Now, overall, Canada got, of course, number 4. 4? Yes. And but it's kind of fun looking at the subcategories, if I can find them here. Here we go. Why did Canada get number 4 overall in the world, which again is pretty darn good. Canada got number 2 last year. That's incredible. Wow. Canada, man, from 2 in the world to 4th. Really sliding downhill. Man, what's happening? Man, never be the same. Gosh. No, that is pretty darn good. Why? Because Canada has a comfortable retirement. Number 6 at comfortable retirement. Really? Comfortable like financially? Or that there's just a lot of great places to retire to in Canada? I wonder. Education, number 4. Talk about important things to be ranked highly. Shines as one of the models for educational offerings. So it's not even just that the Canadian people are highly educated, which I'm pretty sure Canada has one of the highest education rates. Canada has some of the biggest population of degree holders, higher learning institution holders. But on top of that, Canada has some of the best higher learning institutions. I think that's what it's trying to point out. Canada is forward thinking. Green living, very good. Headquarter a corporation, number 2 in the world. At the best country to headquarter a corporation. Really? I wonder if it has favorable tax laws or hospitable what for corporations. It's right behind Switzerland. Again, Switzerland, we don't mess with Switzerland. They just get number 1 every year. But right then it's Canada. Second best place in the world to have your headquarters for your corporation. Wonder why. International influence, decent to invest in Canada. Like the Canadian stock market or like the country, I don't know. Racial equality, number 5. Good. Good place for raising children, number 6. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want this to be high. Again, the winners of the best places to raise children are the Scandinavian countries: Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland. Literally Scandinavia. Then Switzerland, of course, then Canada. Canada is literally right there. There's a couple of these countries that seem to always score really highly at this stuff, and Canada is definitely one of them. Solo travel, only number 12th. Why not higher for solo travel? Is it like about safety? Or just the cool stuff that you can do as a solo traveler? I don't know. Start a business, number 11th. Start a career, 6th. Okay. Study abroad. Canada is 9th for studying abroad. I thought that would be higher as well, to be honest. I thought there was a lot of international students in Canada. Huh. Transparency? What does that mean? Canada got very high in transparency. Transparency? What do we mean by transparency? Informed elites? Like how transparent the government is? Transparency. Transparent business practices, transparent government practices, well-distributed political power, trustworthy, and corrupt. Okay. Nice. And women, number 6. How's that? What does that mean? The category is women. Canada has the 6th best women in the world. Like, what does that mean? What? Surely that's not what we're saying here. Like, as far as how good the country is for women? Among the best countries for women. In what way? Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Finland, then Canada. My goodness. Well, good. That's good. Good place for women. Very good. And with that, that's about it, I think. I just thought it'd be fun to take a look here at these rankings. You know, these are subjective. It's not the end-all, be-all, but it's just kind of a fun list that this website puts out every year, usnews.com. And it's kind of cool to see Canada doing so well. I mean, there's a lot of great countries that scored under Canada this year. Australia, Sweden, Germany, UK, New Zealand, Denmark, countless others are scored way under Canada. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, actually. So yeah, that's a little glimpse into why Canada is the 4th best country. Take it or leave it. That's pretty fun, I think. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like, or feel free to leave a comment, especially if you're Canadian. If you agreed with this ranking, if you agree with this list, if you agree with how Canada scored for some of these categories, why Canada is the best or worst at certain things, that'd be interesting to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and learning more about Canadian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.